Hi, friends. So I've been pretty quiet on Facebook lately, and I went through a major jumping out of my comfort zone, and that's what's been keeping me a little bit out of the loop. So I wanted to share with you what happened and the lesson that I'm learning from it. So let me just back up first and say, I think a lot of you know that in December, the whole month of December, and then that first week in January, I've just been crazy busy getting ready for to open my business, No BS Therapy. And I've been just going full force and doing all of this coaching, doing all of this training, doing so many different things to help me with my business. And I found my beautiful office in Solana Beach, and I'm so incredibly happy that my clients can go walk on the beach afterwards. So it's amazing. But yeah, so I was just going so full force. Hi, Tanya. Yeah, I was just going so full force. And here's what happened. So about a week ago on Saturday, I went to my friend's birthday party, and it was at a roller skating rink. And when I was younger, I used to roller skate and I was pretty good. So I thought, oh yeah, muscle memory, I'll pick it up. Not quite true. So I get to the rink, I put on my skates, and having a really hard time just going through the area where you buy food. I'm just like going as slow as I possibly can. And here's the funny thing. So I get to close to the rink. So here there's a ramp that goes down to the rink. And every time I was a kid, I never had a ramp. So I'm going as slow as I possibly can down this ramp. And right before I'm taking a step to get onto the rink, I fall with my feet like straight up in the air. I fall so hard on my tailbone. And oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. And this guy that was on the rink was skating, and he's like, oh my gosh, you fell so hard. Are you okay? And all I knew what I could do was just start laughing because it was embarrassed and it was a social setting. And I'm in this crazy 80s gym get up. So I just start laughing and I say, it's okay. He holds out his hand to lift me up. And I just say, no, I need to stay right here. So then my friends come over and they're like, Amy, come on, you have to skate. So, okay. So I go really slow around the rink, maybe two times, really slow, and then I fall again. And so I'm just like, all right, hi, Barry. Hi, she's my aunt. Yay. So, anyways, so I go really, I fall. I'm like, okay, this isn't for me. And here's the thing, after I fell, I've never fallen so hard in my life to where that whole next week, I was out of it. My mind was jumbled. Food didn't taste right. There was all kinds of weird things going on with me. And I was like, what is happening? And the last thing I wanted to do, no, he was not the man of my dreams, Tanya, but one day, right? And the last thing I wanted to do was to work on my business, which is crazy because that's all I care about. All I care about is helping people and just being the best that I can be. And I didn't want to work on my business. So I was like, what is happening with me? And so I talked to my friend Stefan. So shout out to you, Stefan, when you watch this. And you were telling me that, oh, Amy, you just had a major shift. And I kind of blew it off. I was like, no, it wasn't a shift. I just fell. I thought I could be back in my like junior high years when I skated on the rink. And I blew it off. And then that night I was tossing and turning and thinking about it. And he's so right. So here's the point of the story is when you make a big change, when you tell the universe, hey, I'm changing, it's going to be a big change, then the universe just comes and says, oh, really? Are you sure that you want this? Let's see. So that's what I think honestly happened is I was going so full force into my business and the universe knocked me on the ground and said, are you sure that you want this, Amy? What? You don't want to work on your business anymore. You want to go back to the job where you're getting a paycheck every day and you want to go back to your mundane life. And I realized that that's not what I want. So The point of this is that that's what happens. We make a big change in our life, and then something happens, a tragedy, or something happens that tells us that, oh no, you got to go back to what you were doing. You're a failure. You're not good enough. You can't do this. Go back. And that's not the case. That's the thing is I'm here to tell you, go for it, because that's just the universe telling you, well, no, like teaching you, okay, is this what you really want? Because as soon as you say, yep, it's going to, you're going to get it. So the point is just know that when you make a big change, things are going to show up in your life that feel it's not, oh my gosh, all your hearts, Tanya, thank you. Things are going to show up in your life that make you feel like you need to go back to your comfort zone. Don't jump out of your comfort zone. And that's the opposite of what you should do. Another thing quickly is I was telling my therapist about this, and she was, well, you hurt your tailbone. She said, that's your root chakra. And if you want, you can go look up chakras, but they're different energy sources in our body. And the root chakra is our survival skills. And she said, how's your diet? And I was like, oh gosh, diet's been awful. I've hardly been drinking water. It's really bad. She's like, okay, that's also the universe telling you, slow down and get back to your survival skills. Get back to having a good diet and drinking your water so you can be this entrepreneur. So two things: look at your chakras, look at why your body never lies. So look at why your body is in pain in certain areas because it's telling you something. Also, when you get out of your comfort zone, it's going to feel like it's not right. But if your intuition and everything tells you it's right, go for it. So thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully that helped. Dwayne, I'm Amy's press secretary and she'll be with you shortly. I love that. Thank you everyone for watching. Have the great rest of your Sunday. I'm off to do another RTT session, so I'm really excited. All right, bye.